So the whole plan just got scrapped. In the book and I'm flicking through, I'm looking at the Munros, the mountains that are there to do, and I couldn't put the book down. Hello?
Hi mate, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, great mate, awesome. Just ringing, pal, because I'm really wanting to see if I can get an expedition sorted into Scotland with you.
The first thing I need to do is decide which areas we're going to explore. Are we heading for one area and then we're just going to like hike around from there, or are we going to visit 2 or 3 different areas where we will just do like a day hike and have maybe one or 2 evenings like wild camping or out in a bothy? If you don't know what a bothy is, this is a bothy. It's like an old farmhouse that's no longer used, and it's open for hikers to go in, and there's like a whole, the Bothy Association, there's a whole movement of people who keep these buildings alive. Good thing about the Scottish Highlands is once you get there, once you like pass through Glasgow and you get into Glencoe and into the Highlands, the mountains offer you like everything you could possibly need. So you can have a relaxed day if you want. You can have an exposed walk across a ridgeline if you choose to, and you can get real far, miles away from the road and not see anybody. Another important thing to consider is my remit as a mountain leader. Now I can basically guide people hiking, walking. As soon as it turns into a scramble or technical rock climbing where ropes and harnesses are needed and gear, then I'm out of my remit. Also, if there's any ice, like substantial ice and snow on the ground, I'm out of my remit. Here are the areas that we're going to explore. First one, Glencoe. I've decided on Glencoe because it's the closest to us, so it's the first mountain area really, like with the big mountains that we'll arrive at. Also, I'm going to be doing the driving and I don't want to like drive the whole way to the top of Scotland and then like do a whole mountain trip and then by day 2 be completely burnt out, especially when I'm responsible for myself and my clients' safety. Guys, safety always comes first. I've decided then that we'll leave Glencoe and we'll travel up to Dundonald, which is where we will do an Chelik. And the good thing about Scotland is you can stop and you can pull your bivvy bag out or your tent and you can set up and go to sleep at the side of the road, or you can, you know, as long as you're safe and you're not causing other people risk, you can do that. Now, a good thing to say at this point is that although it's free to roam, it's about being respectful. It's a beautiful part of the world, and just being respectful to the environment is really important. We stick to the rule of leave no trace. So I chose Dundonald next. There's a bothy there, the Cheneval Bothy, which is one of the most remote bothies in the country. So the idea is we'll go and spend a night in the bothy and then we'll go and do this beautiful mountain called An Chelik before heading back to the car and driving down to Torridon. The plan is to then camp at a campsite, get a warm shower, get some nice food, get some energy, have a bit of a time of reflection before we start hitting the Munros there. If you don't know what a Munro is, it's a Scottish mountain over 3,000 foot. Also, going to Torridon, I've not been to Torridon. It's all well and good my client feeling comfortable because I know where I'm going, but I don't know Torridon. So I'm gonna have to navigate, and I'm gonna be just as excited by the views as he is. So he's gonna be able to live it through me as much as I live it through him. It just took my imagination. So the whole plan just got scrapped. I opened the book and I'm flicking through. I'm looking at the Munros, the mountains that are there to do, and I couldn't put the book down. There is so much to do. 6 days, 9 Munros, 9 mountains, wild campaigns, set up camp, so we've got base camp, and then head out into the hills. I made a plan. I got my old notes out, scrapped that plan, and we're going to Torridon. If you're new to navigation, or you're a mountain leader and you're looking for a new perspective or some inspiration, go to my Patreon page and have a look at what's going on there. I'll leave the link in the description below. I'm also going to be discussing on my Patreon site about youth work. This is something that I don't talk about openly on social media, but that's what I do for a living, and that's what I've done for many years now. And there's some real deep issues in society that I like to talk about with people, but I don't share over any of my social platforms. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.